Session's 17th Judicial Circuit is now in session. The Honorable Justice Athena is presiding.
Everyone but the jury may be seated. Mr. Bailiff, please swear in the jury.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly listen to this case and render a true verdict and a fair sentence as to this defendant?
I do.
You may be seated.
Mr. Bailiff, what is today's case?
Judge, today's case is about Prince Hamlet of Denmark. Hamlet, you have been charged with involuntary manslaughter, a plot to assassinate your uncle, King Claudius, first-degree murder of Polonius, and second-degree murder of Laertes.
Is the prosecution ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready?
Yeah.
The trial begins. Yours is the first word. The prosecution opens. Start to finish, set the facts before us, make them clear. First, tell us, did you commit these crimes?
No.
Let us address this charge by charge. For the first one, the involuntary manslaughter of Ophelia, we call you to the witness stand. Okay, Hamlet, can you describe your relationship with Ophelia?
Yeah, she was crazy as hell.
Is that so? We have evidence that you caused her severe emotional distress, which led to her death.
No freaking way, dog. I didn't say anything to her. I may have told her a couple things here and there, sure, but that's not abuse.
Your Honor, may we present evidence to the court suggesting that the defendant caused the victim severe emotional distress? You may.
Here we have a series of statements from Ophelia's diary. Here are a few instances of the deeply troubling things you have said to her. Quote, "Get thee to a nunnery. If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow.
Thou shalt not escape calumny."
Yeah, I said all that. I was just mad at her.
And did you have no regard for how this may affect her? You are slut-shaming her and trying to control her future relationships. That is clearly reprehensible.
Hey, I was having a tough time too. My dad just died. But she didn't intend on hurting herself. Is that the basis of your claim? Clearly, that's BS.
Perhaps. We can move on to the second charge, if that is all right, Your Honor.
Yes, you may proceed.
Hamlet's assassination plot of his uncle, Claudius, King of Denmark. You claim, Hamlet, that you met your father's ghost and he instructed you to avenge his death, which he said was a murder?
Exactly. I don't know what's so hard to understand about that.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. You were overheard saying, "Haste me to know it, that I, with wings as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love, may sweep to my revenge." Can you confirm that you said that?
It doesn't sound as good when you say it, but yeah, I did say that.
So you confessed to plotting to assassinate your uncle?
I don't confess to that. All that happened was that I thought about it, and then I forced him to drink a poisoned chalice, and then shortly after he died.
The defense rests on this charge, Your Honor. May we proceed to the next two charges?
You may.
The final charges are both murder charges. The first-degree murder of Polonius and the second-degree murder of Laertes. How would you describe these events in your own words, Hamlet?
They definitely weren't murder. Did I kill them? For sure. Was it murder? Nah. Polonius was literally asking for it. How the hell was I supposed to know he was hiding behind the arrows, like a skeevy little rat spying on us? If you spy on people, you pay the price, bro.
And what about Laertes?
Let's get one thing straight. He was trying to kill me. For all I knew, we were just fencing. I'm not the one who dipped his foil in poison. Maybe if he didn't suck at fencing, that I wouldn't been able to steal his sword and stab him with it. The only crime that was committed here was Laertes' shitty fencing.
So for both Polonius and Laertes, you admit to delivering the final blow that eventually led to their death.
All I'm saying is that they stabbed him and then they later died. That doesn't mean murder.
The defense rests, Your Honor. We hope that the jury sees this case for what it is and delivers the just verdict.
Thank you. Would the defense like to call any witnesses?
It's just me, Your Honor. I'm representing myself because I don't need some lawyer to tell me how to run my life. The prosecution may have facts on their side, but you know who my dad is? I can defend myself. All I want to say is that I'm not guilty. I have a really promising life ahead of me, and I think the jury knows that if they convict me, that they're going to regret it. I've had a hard life, so nothing is really my fault anyways. My dad was killed by my uncle. I know this because his ghost told me. Then my mom hoed me by marrying my uncle. And then this bitch Ophelia won't leave me alone. Sure, I told her I loved her, but I didn't actually mean it. I was just trying to get with her, honestly. It's not my fault she couldn't see through that. I'm just misunderstood, Your Honor.
Well, if that concludes your defense, then we will leave it to the jury to decide your fate. Addressing the jury, I hope you all take this case into serious consideration.
Okay, but like, I do think he's like guilty.
Well, he made me kind of like, I don't really know.
No, but like, you have to look at the evidence. Okay, but I think he's misunderstood. I don't know, he's misunderstood though.
Maybe he's guilty, I don't really know, but no, we should say he's not guilty.
How many? Okay, what's it to a vote?
I say not guilty.
Oh, I'm not guilty.
Jurors, please read your verdict.
We find the defendant not guilty on all charges, Your Honor.
Thank you, jurors. You have come to a good decision. I take the male side in everything, excepting marriage. I am my father's child.
Oh, how could this happen?
I don't know. He clearly committed all of these crimes and evidence is stacked up against him.
Oh, I appreciate y'all. Like that's clutch of y'all. Pretty much like I remember that freaking $500 I gave y'all the other day. Like I knew y'all got me. That's so good, so clutch of y'all. Like appreciate that.
See y'all later.